Here we are in Clearwater, Florida. Fortunate enough to have pitching coach Rich Doobie down here. And today what we're doing is just going through a side session with Roy Halladay. Doc has already been in the weight room and worked his legs. And the reason for that?
He likes to get to a point of where he might be a little tired. You know, he expects to pitch in the 8th and the 9th. So he likes to know where his delivery is going to be when his legs might get a little wobbly.
Want to take off?
I'm amazed at the intensity.
He gets after. He throws 85% probably, and his step back and his stride and his land is so solid and so consistent. He's just finished now with sinkers and cutters that side. Now he'll go sinkers and cutters the other side.
The X factor that he creates. Could you explain that?
Well, he's got that great feel where he makes an X to both sides of the plate. When he's going to the far side, he can throw that sinker that comes back and the cutter off it to make an X that way, and he throws the sinker in here and the cutter off it. So he's making an X to both sides of the plate. And as a hitter, you really don't know which way that thing's going to be moving, and they both look the same.
Couple just easy, yeah.
These are the first curveballs he's really thrown. He usually waits to get into the program for a little while before he goes to his curveball. Now he's gone through his sequence and wind up, now he goes to the stretch.
Quick?
Yeah, ride it. Let your hands come back just a little bit. I bought.
The first one he threw there, honestly, was horrible. You said one thing to him, and all of a sudden...
That's years of experience.
What'd you say?
Just he's got to ride. He's got to get a little more turn with his hands and carry his hands just back a little bit. As his glove moves, he's getting the full hip turn, so that gives a little more time to get loaded to his backside. That way, Doc. Pretty good.
Second time out of the chute for the curveballs.
Yeah, you know, just starting to get to it.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah.
Better than the flat ground.
Well, you're starting to get some, you know, plane to it.
Yeah.
Flat ground, you're trying to make
Cutter
it get
was better, slowing down.
Yeah, just make sure, you know, hands go just a little bit so that the knee goes with it and you get your load. And you're perfect from the stretch.
Yep.
Perfect.
Last year, all of a sudden, we started seeing more change-ups than what I'd seen in the past. Where'd that
I've
come
always
about?
tried the circle change. I just could never get it. So last year in spring training, Dubes brought up, you know, just splitting it a little bit. You know, not really a split finger, but kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a couple bullpens, and I started to feel comfortable with it. I was more consistent with it, and it actually had a little bit of action. With that, I feel like the quicker my arm speed, the more action I get. So I don't feel like I have to slow this pitch down.
And you know, when a guy says that there's feel there, that there's trust there. And all of a sudden, he took it on the mound, and his arm speed was great, his hand speed was phenomenal, and everything fell into place.
Down here. I guess no complete game today. You got
no, he's got to finish it out.
coming in for that.